create operation. Create operation. We need to define the create function. See, just if you give def create, you will get everything. So how do you usually create a record in your database? Normally it is by calling the model name, that is task model dot objects dot create. Objects dot create title equal to API, comma description equal to need to work on API. So this is what you need to do now here. Super dot create, instead of super you need to replace with the task model dot object dot create. Task model from dot models import task model. So task model dot objects dot create. So as I told you, whenever you are going to validate the data, whenever you are calling the isValid method, what it is doing, it is going to check whether the data is present in the correct format or not. Internally it is going to prepare this validated data. Internally it is going to prepare the validated data. What it is, validated data is nothing but your Python data itself. So after validating, it is going to create this validated data. So how is your Python data, everyone? It is in the form of dictionary. This dictionary you need to pass it to your create function. You need to pass the dictionary to a create function. So how you are going to pass the dictionary to the function? How you are going to pass the dictionary to a function? Validated data is going to have the dictionary. It is going to have the dictionary. Title is to API. Description is to need to work on API. Can you pass the dictionary directly to the create function? No. You need to pass it as title equal to API, description equal to need to work on API. Remember packing and unpacking, everyone? You remember the packing and unpacking? The dictionary directly to the create function? No. You need to pass it as title equal to API, description equal to need to work on API. Remember packing and unpacking, everyone? You remember the packing and unpacking? Now if I give over here double star, what it is? Is it packing or is it unpacking? Equal to dictionary with title is to API, description is to need to work on API. Need to work on API. Now what I am doing, I am unpacking it and converting argument. Let's start with this particular dictionary. Put keyword arguments. Title equal to API, description equal to rating. We have the dictionary. I cannot directly pass the dictionary to the create method. Validated data is a dictionary. So what I am doing, I am unpacking it. Yes, you can use it, Rishikant. You can try using it, but usually we are going with the unpacking itself. Not indexing, you need to give validated data, square brackets, title, validated data, square brackets, description, using the key of particular key. So validated data is a dictionary, so you cannot directly pass the dictionary to your create method. So you are performing unpacking. It is going to create that particular object instance, model instance in your database. Still we are not yet calling this create method. How to call this create method? So to call the create method, you need to give deserialize.save. When you give deserialize.save, the create method will get called. It is going to trigger the create function in your given in your specified in the task serializer. At this point, the create method will get triggered. Then the create method executes. It is going to return what it is returning, everyone. Task model.objects.create validated data. It is going to create the get triggered deserialize.save. So observe, let me go to the database. So currently there are 5 records. Now I am going to create a new record. API need to work on API. Submit. See, it is getting created. Whenever I am able to successfully create the record, I need to send some response, right? I need to send the response that this data has been created. So here let me prepare the JSON data. JSON data equal to JSON renderer dot render. I am going to pass my Python data message. Data created in data created in data. Rishikant, still my voice is breaking. After successfully creating the record, I am sending the message response as data created in the backend. I am passing a Python dictionary to my render function, which is going to convert it into JSON data, Then I am returning HTTP response response JSON data. I am going to return the HTTP response JSON data. In the front end, I am going to get it out. Print resp.json file. I will be able to get that particular message printed in my that message not running. What happened in my backend? JSON renderer dot render. I am sending the JSON data. Correct about the return statement. Let me kill the server and rerun it. Let me kill this server also, rerun it. Yes, it is getting created. I am able to get that message data created in the database. I am able to get that message data created in the database. So first everyone we need to first define our First we need to create the function inside the task serializer. Everyone first complete this one also. Click on submit button. So here you will be able to see that record has been created. The record will get created, and in the backend and in your front-end terminal you will be able to see the message. Just in the terminal you are displaying the message. Message data created in backend.